Hey guys, so I am hosting a collab and I figured I'd make some tutorials on how to do some of the styles in the collab. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'll try and get all of these. I made these in After Effects. There is a way to do it in Vegas, but it's a little more complicated and it takes longer and it doesn't look the same. But you can make the same effect in Vegas. But I'll show you that after in a few days or so. So I'm going to show you how to make this one, and yeah. Okay, so we got our clip. What we're going to do is we're going to duplicate it, Control D, and then okay. So after we do that, we're gonna this little icon right here, it kind of makes it disappear, and then we're going to come up to Effects, Color Correction, and Tint, and then we're going to make this whatever color we want, but try and match it to like the color scheme of the video. It's like hold on. It's like blues and like reds, like a gray red and a gray blue, and like maybe a little bit of this color. Just kind of keep it this similar theme. Um, so yeah, I'll just kind of make it like a greenish bluish color. Uh, that looks alright. Okay, so hit OK, obviously. After that's done, let's see. Okay, so what I did, what I did was you can do this. Excuse me. You can do this either two ways. You can either, if you have universe plugins, you can use a plugin, or you can use textures that you find on Google or whatever. But the plugin, if you have it, is just easier. I come over here and I right click, and then I go to Universe Stylize, and then Texturize. Let's see, opacity is 100. Scale the mask down to about there, I guess. And then let's see, you can scale it if you want. Do whatever you want. But yeah, kinda not make it too dark, but make it visible. And then after that's done, what you're going to do is make this visible again. So click this box. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come over here to this rectangle tool, and then you're going to you can do rectangle, you can do square. Just hold down shift and it'll make a perfect square. You can do whatever shape. Don't do triangles though, just do rectangles, like that. But or whatever you want. So I'm gonna mask her out, and if it's not centered, it's fine. Just go to the selection tool and right click or double click on the mask, and then you can move it to where it fits. That looks fine. Okay, so after that's done, come over here and right click and then go to perspective. Actually, do we need to do this? I'm not quite sure. No, we don't need to do that. Okay. Alright, so after that's done, come down here, right click, go to new, go to solid, and then you're gonna make this a gray. So what I do is I kind of pick this gray or that gray or whatever, hit OK, and then you're going to put the solid under the first layer. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to the top track and then hit M. That brings up the mask. Click on the mask and then hit Control C That's going to copy the mask, and then come to the solid, and then hit Control V, and that's going to paste the mask. There we go. And then we're going to hit T in the keyboard, and then it brings up the opacity, and then kind of bring it down just a little bit, so you can see the solid. Go back to the solid, hit P, and that brings up position, and move it a little bit over, and then move it a little bit down. Alright, and then go back to opacity on the first track, and bring it all the way up to 100. Alright, now that's done. Click on the solid, and then come over here, right click, and go to transition, and then go to Venetian lines. And then go to where it says transition completion, and then just play with it and see what setting you like. And then you can slant it if you want. It looks the best when it's slanted, I think. And then this kind of gives you what size you want. And the solid, I think, is a little too dark, so I'm going to fix that, and I'm going to right click, go to generate, go to fill, and then I'm going to go make it gray, kind of make it a little lighter. Let's see what, yeah, so that looks better. Hit OK. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to take the dark, or the solid, and we're going to take the top track, and we're going to right click, go to pre-compose, and call it rectangle or something, I don't know. Rectangle 1. Okay. And make sure it's when you bring up the composition settings, make sure you click move all attributes into a new composition, adjust composition duration, but leave this unchecked, don't check that, and then hit OK. So that kind of puts everything all together in one track. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control D, and that's going to duplicate the composition. And then after that, click on the top composition, and then hit S, that'll bring up scale, and make this one a little bit smaller. And then kind of move it like that. And then maybe move this one a little bit over there. Move this one like that. And then right click, color correction, tint, and then make that black and white. And then what you do after that is you could click both of these and then pre-compose that together. But yeah, that's how you make this. And then I will show you how to make these other ones.